In today's fast evolving market, talent is your biggest competitive advantage. The question is, how are you developing the next generation of leaders who will drive your company's future? To answer this question, I look introspectively. I start off with what led me here today and my purpose of being here today. My name is Chu Huang, and I am a proud first-generation college graduate raised by a single parent. Grew up here in Boston, Chinatown, and I have been through a proud public education system here. And I would not be here if it were not for the shoulders of the giants who have led me here today. My parents, my mentors, my professors, my colleagues, and my cousins, family. All to say is it took a community for me to build confidence and know that I am important and that I have the ability to create change and that I am part of something bigger, larger than myself. And that is what drew me into this role that I am in with Breakthrough Tech AI at the host site, MIT Schwarzman College of Computing. And I am here because I have been able to get here through accessible resources and people who have believed in me. And so to answer this question, I wanted to be a part of the solution, be a part of the change in developing the next generation of leaders that will drive companies' future. Breakthrough Tech AI is a nationwide organization that is partnering up with here regionally, where I will focus the impact of the work that we're doing here today on the MIT campus, Schwarzman College of Computing. Breakthrough Tech AI program is at the intersection of academia and industry, where we are cultivating a tech ecosystem network of individuals, of champions, who see a big future ahead of them. And that is in investing in a diverse talent group of people on the rise. And we are looking to address the gender disparity in the tech ecosystem. And we have an emphasis on underrepresented groups. So as in part of the tech ecosystem, as everything is advancing, we need everyone involved. We need all the champions we can find, and we need all the talent to not go to waste. And so, because of some of the gracious and generous funders and sponsors, we are able to offer this AI program, skills building program, free of cost for all participants of the undergraduate college students and participating companies who are collaborating with us closely in seeing the greater good and a very innovative future ahead of us. We welcome all companies of all sizes, of all expertise. You can be from a startup, you can be research-based, you can be big tech enterprise, and you can come from all types of sectors, whether it be telecommunications, biotech, software, anything. Anything is, we are all working towards an advancement of technology, and there's every piece of the ecosystem in making a change. So any company that's out there, we are eager and we are excited to show you and collaborate with you the diverse talents that we have concentrated here on our campus. And we are now in our third program iteration in launching this novelty program. Here are some of the data that I wanted to proudly share with you all. We have scaled the participants of undergraduate college students all around Greater Boston area who are representing 30 plus different colleges and universities here in Massachusetts. And so our students know that they are not alone on this journey to break into tech, to see themselves, to know that they are not alone in shaping their future throughout the hardships, throughout the challenges, throughout the balancing of life commitments, academic commitments, life in general. It is always helpful to know that there are others that are in it with you throughout every step of the way. And so we have been very, very delighted to see the quick expansion of our undergraduate students here. And 80% of our students self-identify as women or non-binary, and they're all majoring in computer science and STEM. We found them. They are here, and we want them to stay. And that is what our current cohort looks like, and it will continue to grow. And we will continue to cultivate and nurture that talent. And as I mentioned, we are at the intersection of academia and industry. We would not be able to do this if it weren't for our champions in the tech industry. And we are proud to say that we have a 90% partner return rate. The companies that have been there with us from the creation of spearheading this work remains with us. And so it is really exciting to see the kind of proposed machine learning projects that different companies propose and how fascinated they are with the fresh perspective that our emerging talent can come up with and how they problem solve and apply their critical thinking skills. And lastly, one of the biggest questions I get, where are they today? What is the ultimate impact of developing your talent? Where are they? And I am proud to say that 76% of our students secure a full tech role after successful completion of our AI program. I'm going to give you a little snapshot of the core elements of what makes this impactful. In our program, all the students that are accepted and are eligible in our program, they start off the program with a 9-week summer course, Machine Learning Foundations. Because our students are coming from various backgrounds, we want to make sure that they have secured the fundamentals, knowledge, to be prepared, so then they can apply what they have learned. So they start off with a summer course being taught by MIT faculty and graduate TAs. After successful completion, they will earn a certificate. And then from there, they will get to move into the next phase of the program, where we match them with a real-world project proposed by company partners. And as mentioned, we have a whole variety, a whole diverse palette of machine learning projects from various tech companies that have shown what are some of the ways how they're applying AI in their day-to-day work. And our students are very excited to apply what they have learned from the Machine Learning Foundations course into this real-world project. Additionally, the power of community and mentorship is critical to building the community, to strengthening self-efficacy for talents. And so we also extend their network with champions, with mentors who have been right where they were when they were in their undergraduate or in a different kind of career pathway. They get to form authentic, meaningful relationships with our mentors. And so they get to have close contact and communications to learn directly from those of how to prepare for a coding interview, of how to prepare for a behavioral interview. So having that undivided attention and support from somebody that have created a safe space for them to learn and grow, and that it is okay to ask all the questions that you may have. That is another key of our program component. And this is essentially a one-year program that occurs where students are traveling from all across Massachusetts to be a fellow in our program. And we have the research that backs up the work that we are doing. Diverse teams tend to generate more innovative solutions. It also helps with persistence in STEM. Think about retention, think about longevity, think about maintaining and keeping the talent who knows your organization, who wants to stay and grow in your organization. So to have visibility and representation is critical towards retention in talent. And lastly, as you can tell, hands-on training. Apply what they have learned and put it into practice. And here are some key highlights that we have heard from our partners in how they have benefited from being a company partner with us. They were able to use this partnership and demonstrate their advancement towards their own diversity in tech objectives. And as for the employees, it is a great way for the employees to have an outlet to mentor and develop their managerial skills, their soft skills, to be able to see the kind of impact that they have on the next generation. And essentially, it also helps with the greater good, that we are all shaping a future that reflects the global world around us, and we cannot leave anyone behind. And so here are some of the ways that we really wanted to encourage people to join with us on how to engage. We asked for folks to think about all of the people that are at your company who is passionate about the work that they do and want to pay it forward. We're looking for mentors. We're also looking for subject matter experts as well too, because not only could they be gifted and talented in their technical expertise, they can also share and coach others about what their skill sets are in the subject matter expert. And so the ways to do so is in a fall semester. It happens really quickly within these 14 weeks, but mentors and students are extremely surprised by how much growth that can occur within those 14 weeks by applying what they have learned from the summertime of the Machine Learning Foundation's coursework into fall and spring on their real-world projects that could help enhance their portfolio as they embark on their journey into tech. And lastly, there are many multitude ways to support the program, and I am eager to connect with everyone here in person and virtually to please connect, because we are all shaping the tech ecosystem, and every one of us, there is a space for us, and I really hope that this is a way to invite you all, a personal invitation for you all to join us in being a part of this tech ecosystem. And I also wanted to share other voices that have had experienced a direct impact through our program. What other way to hear from, aside from me, are the folks who have been direct participants who benefited from the program. I share a quote with you. This is one of our technical project advisors. She proposed a project on an application to assist blind people in describing the moments and events. And students were learning sign language and many different ways to think about all the different kind of features that they can include in developing this app. And the project advisor was incredibly impressed by the students who are taking this as an extracurricular skills building program and being able to generate so much thoughts and insights within the time that they have together. And so I share this quote is because this is not only a rewarding and fulfilling experience for the talent, but it's also a way to really, for those directly involved in growing and cultivating the talent, they're also getting a meaningful impact throughout the process as well. And so I just wanted to directly quote from this. She said, "Serving as a challenge advisor was a valuable experience for me." And so this is really a two-way street that when it helps, it's not just only helping one side of the group, but it also helps both sides of the group. And lastly, I want to wrap up with a closing quote of an alumni from our very first cohort. I wanted to highlight her last statement in this quote, being, "The sense of accomplishment that followed after completing the industry project helped me find my footing as a woman in tech." And these are the kind of power, compelling human elements that we want to ensure that our program can reach and continue to center around. And I share my contact with you, so I really hope to hear from you all, to connect with you, to meet with you all. Please join me in some of the impactful work that we're doing here together. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Chu.